I know right now everybody's, it's difficult to ask for help, but sometimes you just gotta persist. You just gotta force your way in. You will need to force to get that help. Can I get an amen? So, welcome to the Kelewele podcast, where you're promised to have fun with your podcast bestie, Eileen. I, I, so, I couldn't sleep yesterday, not because I was necessarily overthinking, but for some reason I just couldn't sleep. Like, and I went to my room. So I was playing iMessage games, right? And while I was playing the games, something came into my mind. So many things depend on your friendships. Some of the life choices that you make, career choices, like we sometimes we don't really we think, oh, it's not that deep, but it's actually deeper than you think. And I was thinking about how, distance and life choices have brought a gap between some of my friendships. And it reminded me of a video that I watched on TikTok, I think. Yeah. A woman talking about, sometimes when people drift apart, it's part of life, but it's more about different interests, different environments. Everybody is changing and we grow apart. It doesn't necessarily mean we are being bad friends or our friends are being bad to us. Believe me or not, I don't easily make friends. I don't easily make friends. Like it's actually very, very hard for some people to believe. It's one thing being, sociable. It's more of relatability. Like it's one thing to know how to relate with people in a room. Like I can go to a room and by observing one or two things, I might know how to relate with these people. I might observe that okay, maybe I shouldn't talk too much here. Like, it's one thing to know how to relate with people, and it's another thing to not like to make friends. Like, oh hi, I want to be your friend, or however we make friends these days. I haven't had new friends in a long time. So honestly, I don't. How do we make friends these days? Do we say hello, hi? Oh, you look so pretty. I want to be your friend. I don't know because I haven't really made new friends apart from maybe my work colleagues. Yeah, but that one because we work in the same place, so automatically from hello, hi, good morning, how are you? How are you doing? And somebody tells you how they are doing, or you know, oh, I went here like obviously, but like friends, like going to a place, like maybe I go to the park and I see someone of interest and I'm like, oh, I would really like to be this person, but I like to get to know this person more. Like something about them is pulling me, or something about them is attracting me to them. Like I wouldn't know how to approach them to tell them that, can you be my friend? Or I wouldn't know how to do that. But if they did talk to me, I would know how to sustain that. Yeah, I would know how to go on from there. But to start is is really a problem for me. It's really a problem. Like sometimes I can try, but to be honest, majority of the time, it's not easy for me. This is what I did today. That I had a plan in my head, and when I started, I did something completely different from the plan. Let's start this again. Let's just start this again. The original plan was when I come, I am going to read this, and I don't know what the hell I was doing before because for some reason I struggle to I struggle a bit to like speak sequentially from my head. So it's like I'll be saying one sentence and something will just come and slap inside. So yesterday I decided to write what I wanted to say. There goes. Watching friendships fade. Seeing videos on how friendships failing doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad friend or you are doing something wrong. But growing up also comes with growing apart. And we struggle to accept that personally. Not speaking for anyone, by myself. I struggle to accept that because I'm very attached to my friends and we may not speak for long, but trust me, I am thinking about you. I'm thinking about the good memories we have, but I have to accept that that's the circle of life. Old leaves fall, new leaves grow. But note, old leaves go into the soil as another kind of nutrients for the healthy growth of a tree. It's not a fun process, but it's necessary. I have to come to accept those facts about life. And that was so simple to read. That was actually simple to read. But when I started, I was trying to say everything from my head, and I was just spewing a whole lot of bull. I was spewing a whole lot of bull. I was like, you know what? Let me just stick to the script. And it reminded me of when I went to my mom's shop to go and take a carton of tomatoes, right? And the plan was because I'm coming straight home, let me pick the bus to the station, wait for the bus that is coming directly to my junction. Mm? Because at the end of the day, I'm coming home. I'm not going anywhere after that. And what did I do? When I got to the station, and then the bus that was coming to bring me to my junction was leaving, I was running after the bus, carrying the heavy bag. I was running after the bus. Now, initially, my plan was, oh, if I'm going to the station, I see that the bus is going, I will still wait for the next bus. But no, 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 no. What did I do? I decided to go to the next junction, which was like 4 minutes, 5 minutes walk. My back was hurting. And I decided to pick another bus that was going to take me all around. Whilst I was sitting in that bus that was going to take me all around, I just decided to get off and pick another. Like, I was just confusing myself. Now, I finally made it to the main station that will take me to my place. There's two different buses that can take me. One will take me a shorter distance, one will take me to a longer distance. Now, I was waiting for the bus, the actual bus that I was supposed to wait for at the main station. I said, okay, since I've come to this station, let me just wait for that bus. Now, because of the time, 7 o'clock, students are all over the place picking bus because they have to go to school. 3 solid buses came to pass, and the bus was full like sardine. No space for me to enter. Now I was saying, why didn't I not stick to the original plan? What was stopping? Oh, sorry. What exactly was stopping me from sticking to the original plan? That's what I was about to do right now. I made a plan that, you know what? Let me write this down and come and recite for you because it's easier for me to read out something than just saying it straight boom, saying everything from my head. What did I do? Away from that, I hope you like my poem. It was a lovely thing that I wrote. Like, I couldn't sleep last night and I decided to write that poem. And was it a poem? No, I just decided to write my thoughts. I don't know if it's a poem, but I just decided to write my thoughts. And it sounded good to me. So I know you love it too. The next thing on our menu is another thought I had. Another juicy, spicy thought I had. So I was thinking, no, I wouldn't say I was thinking, but it dropped into my mind. I said, let me come and talk to you guys about it. Let's have a discussion about it. You know how a lot of us always complain about the fact that we want business minded friends. We want business minded friends that can give us business ideas, want to be discussing business ideas. And I was thinking about it. That's a good thing to want business minded friends. Like, why should we gather and be talking about people? But I was watching Connected Man. As a good friend, I've watched the business, podcast, and I got one business idea from there. And I'm like, oh, Derrick Abaitey talked about a new stream of income, portable phone charging stations. He spoke about it like it could be in shopping malls, you could have some in the car, like not a private car, but like the public transportation, trotro, a cute one for the mates, or if possible, we can install it into buses. Like there's some here. When you're sitting in the bus, you can charge your phone. If you can do the same thing in trotro, or if not, we can have a portable charging system for the mates. If your phone is low, the mate will charge at an extra fee. And I came to tell you as my friend. Now, you and I don't have the resources to do that. So I want a business minded friend. I want a business minded friend. I want a business minded friend. It's not only talk. It's not only talk. You have to. Why did I just go off? Wait, guys, give me 1 minute. Let me see what's wrong with these lights. Oh, ECG person on the Michimbra had but the Lord has done it. So as I was saying, business minded friend. To if they bring if I bring no, if they bring the business to you, do you also have like something to add on to push the business? Because it's easy to sell clothes. Like right now, the market is saturated with a lot of thrift selling, hair products. There are so many products in the market. You're looking for a way to stand out. And there are some few ones that it's either not tapped into yet, or it's on the low, unless you have a lot of money, or if you don't have the money, you should be able to have the resources, the connections, to be able to pitch that idea to somebody that, oh, me, I don't have the money, but I have the strategy, I have the idea, let's link up, or to a bank or something. So when you don't have that, and now you are complaining that your friends are not giving you business idea, is it really their fault? Because me, like this of sitting here, I have friends. Are they my friends? I wouldn't say friends, but mutuals, like people that I can have a conversation with about other things. But maybe I've noticed that they are in business. If it comes to marketing, sales, and that one, I can pitch some ideas in advertising. I can pitch some small ideas. I can help you with a plan or something like that. Yeah, I don't mind. But um somebody that I'm acquainted with, and he's into Bitcoin. Obviously, somebody like that is not looking for small talk. He's looking for like an extensive way to, you know, looking for something that will help him in his Bitcoin or something like that. Me, I don't have knowledge on it. So somebody like that, if he's on social media saying that you want business minded friend, I cannot be offended. Because me, I don't know about Bitcoin. I've read about it, I've watched videos about it, but I haven't put it into practice yet. I don't have a Bit account. Probably something I'll do in the future. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a marketer, I'm an advertiser, I'm a podcaster, I'm a TV host. For now, we'll add those other ones later. There were so many ideas he gave on businesses that you can start: mobile car wash, the portable charging system, waste recycling centers, local courier services, poultry feeding. Like, you don't necessarily need to have the farm, but the produce, or where you can link the farmers to get good produce. Like, he has so many amazing ideas. And it made me realize to myself too that, wow, only if I had the connection. Because I can have the money and still not be successful if I decide to go into this business. Having money is not enough. I need to have the brains. I need to have, oh, this person is good at this. This person is good at this. Okay, A is good at this. B is good at this. I am C. We join together, and then we give you the tea. We give you the cake. We give you the product. We give you the service. Then you give us your money for value. I honestly don't believe it's all about, complaining about not having business minded friends, or when somebody is trying to check up on you, you are pissed off because the person is not bringing business idea. Because assuming I bring a business idea, or I am complaining, you bring a business idea to me as I'm sitting here, I have no knowledge on how to help you execute that plan, or no knowledge on how we can grow that idea, then you have a problem. You should not be complaining. You should keep quiet and add the value to yourself. It's only those that are having value that should be complaining about things that don't bring value yet. I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying something that I was thinking about today. No, yesterday evening. I was thinking about a lot. I said, let me put my notes down and come and deliver today. Because I know you lot want to hear this. I know. I just had a feeling. Yeah. In addition to that, I was listening to Vusi, and he was talking about leverage. How in business accounting, the finance sector ish, there's something called DOL, degree of operating leverage. Let me just read this thing for you. In business management accounting, DOL, which is the degree of operating leverage, which means there should be a leverage on an additional unit of something happening. If I were to sell an additional unit of this pen, what is the additional leverage that X gives me for me to, push the product, or like sell this idea, like sell this to somebody, like a firm that, oh, let's come together and then make this happen. But me, King, I was just watching videos on it, and it made me understand that, oh, so, all these things, da 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 da. So the tinting and the titia, the crying and the clang of all these things I'm saying is, all this thing I'm saying is, look, all of us, we want to be your business friend, okay? Like, I desire to have business friends, but at the same time, too, I don't have the capacity yet to sustain a business friend. So I'm adding value to myself. Like, I'm trying to see, oh, okay, just in case once upon a time, one day I bump into one business guy like that, like, business mugu, like, hey, how am I going to sell myself to this guy or this woman? So that they see like the value in me and be like, you know what, I want to work with you. Yeah, I want us to add value to this world. I want us to like make some money together, give these people value, and like, you're the right person to work with. Thank you, honey. I know. So yes. Okay. Let's all be adding value to ourselves, okay? Let's all be adding value to ourselves. Then, this kind of conversation is valid. It's like a girl saying, no, I want a man that can provide this for me. I want a man that can provide this for me. I want a man that can provide this for me. You're not providing anything for yourself. Now, how do you convince me to provide something for you when you don't look like something worth providing for? That's how it works. So let's all come together and, after we add value to ourselves, we attract each other. Then we make money together. Then we'll come and sit on our show. And we'll come and sit here and talk about how, back in the past, God, sometimes I think about when I become a billionaire and I'm, like a business guru, and then we're talking about their time. You guys have no idea. I'm telling you, you people, you have no idea the kind of imagination that sometimes I just be having. Especially when I'm watching, like maybe, especially like when I'm watching like Derrick Connected Minds, how they talk, or like I'm watching like a business conference or something like that. You see them sharing ideas. You're like, oh yeah, I met Miss Eileen back at the train station, and then there was something about her, and we had this conversation, and then we exchanged numbers, and then that's how we built this empire. Can I get an amen? You guys. But anyway, back to F. It was something I decided that okay, let me come and share with you guys. Guys, what do you guys think? Am I crazy? I know I'm not crazy, but what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. You tell me. Let's be the Lulu till it's Lulu together. The next thought I had was hair. Stay with me. Um, so as a lot of you know, or maybe some of you don't know, I had beautiful, beautiful hair, and winter happened. Traveling happened, and my hair fell apart. Abandoned me completely, left me on my own. And I saw that how things are going with this hair. Let me chop it off because my sister chopped her hair. She didn't even have a low cut like mine. I might probably put a picture or video, short video there for you to see. She didn't even cut her hair like how I cut mine. She just, trim. She also permed her hair and it was breaking. And she trimmed the perm out of it, and then there was left with like some afro that you could braid into a cornrows. I used to braid cornrows for her. And I was like, oh, her hair is growing nicely. You know what? Let me also chop my hair. You see, follow, 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 follow. Follow who know road, but sometimes you have to lay back and observe. Observe yourself before you now be following who know road. So what did I go and do? I chopped all of my hair off. I chopped everything off because it will grow back. That's fine. I'm going to do my hair. And funny enough, immediately I landed. I knew that, oh, new country. Like we've seen videos about how, people talk about winter and hair. And I was watching videos. I was oiling my scalp. You see me and think I'm sweating, but it's all oil drenched, pouring all over my face, like dripping all over my face. And I was just looking like somebody who was going through a lot, but it was all oil shining to the glory of the Lord. I did hair conditioning. What didn't I use on my hair? And I was doing this regularly, mind you. I know I was consistent. Like almost every time somebody sees me, they'll be like, "Hey, why are you sweating or something like?" Because there was so much oil in my hair. I used to oil my scalp like almost every day. I went to buy heat cap. I was using heat cap method, deep conditioning, light conditioning, washing my hair. I followed every rule in the book. My permed hair was still breaking. That was what led me to cut my hair. And when I also saw my sister's hair growing, I was like, oh, I mean, this is not a bad idea. Let me go for it. And be adventurous, take risks, try new things. And I said, let me do that. And I went bow. I went avatar mode. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you, my hair is still not growing the way I want it to grow. Even my natural hair is worse. I know, I know, I know what you're thinking. Who sent me? No, who sent me? I wanna know. I was enjoying my hair nicely, even though it was breaking and I looked crazy, but it was like long, And I decided to cut my hair, thinking it was gonna grow. I'm getting emotional, but do you know how much I love my hair? But anyway, he decided not to go again. Like, I mean, my hair is growing, but it's still breaking. And I think it's even breaking worse than before. Like, I could literally just put my hand in my hair with the permed hair. Same. I could literally just put my hand in my hair and I'm holding the pieces of my hair in my hand. I'm not even holding, it's just like glue attached to my hand like this. But now with the natural hair, because it's curly, now I'm just having the coils in my hair like that on my hand. uh when was it? Some days ago I washed my hair and oh. So then I went on a mission that I was going to watch a lot of videos on hair, hair products, how to make hair products, how to make hair oils, hair treatments, like technically everything hair. African hair, white people hair, Caucasian, like I was just on a mission for like 2 solid weeks. I was just watching hair videos. Everything hair. Initially, I wanted to make a hair product because they said that as an entrepreneur, you should solve a problem. I'm going through a crisis. This is an opportunity. But then I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Because as I was watching the hair videos, I noticed something. Sometimes it's not a hair product. Sometimes it's not a routine. Sometimes it is moi, et toi. It is you. Sometimes it is me. It is the environment. I have an auntie too. Hey, she my auntie? No. I have a church friend. I'm not going to call somebody auntie when they're not. So there's this church friend of mine who also has the same problem. She has decided to even keep a low cut. Low cut. Me, I'm trying to grow my hair again, but she decided that, you know what? As long as I'm in this country, I'm gonna stick to a low cut. I don't know how permanent that decision is, but for now, we don't like stress. So that's what she has decided. I'm still trying to hold on. I'm still trying to hold on to hope that one day, me so me remember one day, me so me remember one day, I remember one day, Shira beba. I'm waiting for that one day. It may not be now, but it is coming. But anyway, I was thinking about it that sometimes maybe it's not a routine, it's not the product. It's not like maybe it is just you and the environment. Because honestly, even the texture of my natural hair when I was in Ghana and here is different. Like my hair feels like that the sapo and not in the fun way. Like it looks all curly when it's wet, like it looks demure, cutesy when it's wet. Once it gets dry, like it's actually very sad when I think about it. And I'm noticing the water is part of it, obviously. Please, it's made me realize that washing your hair at home is not for everybody. My sister and my mother, I know you say, oh, my sister was born there. She was born here, so maybe that is why it has far. My mother was not born here. And my mother is even old lady. By now, her hair is supposed to be falling off. But her hair looks perfectly okay. It's healthy. So, and they all wash their hair in the house with the hard water. And then they, moisturizing shampoos and conditioners. Point is, they both wash their hair in the house and their hair is doing well. My mom doesn't even oil her hair and she has soft, beautiful, natural hair. My sister too has nice natural hair. But these days she has started oiling her hair, doing the hair treatments, and now it's even looking better. Then there is me, Majua, Rajua, Arana. My hair has refused to grow. My hair is still giving me problems. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, anybody I have offended, I am sorry. Leave my hair alone. Just let it grow for me. Please. Can I know my offense? You want juice? Take it. And it made me realize that washing your hair at home is not for everybody. It also made me realize that I was born for the soft life. Like, I'm a rich girly. I'm supposed to be going to the salon for a full blown princess treatment for my hair. I'm supposed to pay for them to wash my hair with proper water, not the hard water. Steam my hair like full blown princess. Sometimes, don't take the fish out of the water. Just provide the fish with a bigger pond to swim and feel free. And that's what I'm supposed to do with my hair. That's what I've realized. I'm supposed to go to the salon for them to wash it properly with proper water. I can still use my shampoo and stuff because those are good. It's just the water. The weather too is another factor. For some reason, my hair and the weather, they don't want to agree. They don't want to come together on an agreement and they want to use it to frustrate me. So I've decided, I think before I did my wash day on, I think, was it Saturday? Yeah, I washed my hair like 2 days ago or so. I hadn't touched my hair for like a full blown month and a half. I didn't comb my hair. I didn't do anything to my hair because I was so pissed off, fed up. I just didn't touch my hair. Hair was there. So even when I was washing, I noticed that still my hair was green because I still oiled my scalp. I didn't comb my hair. I would just oil my scalp, and because of my nails, I couldn't braid my hair. I didn't want to go to the salon to also go and pay. You see, shortcuts in life. I said I'm not going to pay £20 for hair that I can braid myself. So right now, I hook or some, but away from that, I didn't want to go and pay for my hair to be done because honestly, when I braid my hair, I'm able to control the tension on the braid. That is another reason. Not only the money, I'm able to control the tension on the braid. Whereas when I go and braid my hair in the salon, Wobita is me. Is an auntie. I'm going to pull my brains out. I'm going to have a headache for like 2 weeks. Even when I braid my hair myself, there are days my head will ache to like take the braids out. That's how bad my migraines are. Like, I don't know what triggers them. I don't know. They have a mind of their own. So because of that, even back in Ghana, I barely did braids because once the braid is in my hair, unless fasting and prayers before this headache will go, because and I can't take medicine because I can take like maybe half a sachet of paracetamol and my head is still aching. When I came here, they gave me some specific medicine for the migraine. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So that one, I don't really rely on it like that. Away from that, the whole point is sometimes you just need to accept mm, that there are some forces working against you. Right now, the forces working against me is the weather and my hair don't want to do collabo. Oh yeah, baby, make we collabo. I know you want to collab, but just do it for me, guys. But no, they said they no go agree, oh, them no go agree. So I decided to just leave their case for them until I get the money, go to a salon, and have the best treatment for my hair. I will just continue oiling my hair and see what will happen. But for now, I don't. I unless apart from wash day when I comb my hair, it's hard. Obviously, when I take my nails off, I wash my hair again and braid it. I'll try and braid it. If not, I'll just leave it like that. Have your mind of your own. Because in myself, I'm even tired. Like hair care is a whole course on its own. Like it's a whole activity on its own. That is why sometimes when people are rushing to grow their hair, sometimes I understand why people with a lot of hair cut their hair. And also, sometimes too, when people are rushing to grow their hair, I ask myself, are you people ready for that responsibility? Are you ready? I could be watching a hair video. Somebody has very long hair and they are putting the product in their hair, and it looks tiring. Honestly, He looks tiring. He looks like this is too much now. Like, especially when they are going through, like when they are doing it themselves, they've done the wash, everything, condition, deep clean, whatever. And now they are doing silk press. Yay, yay, yay. Hmm. Anyway, I still wish I had their hair though. Yeah. Don't worry, you guys. My hair will grow long one day. Maybe not in this country. But we don't use our mouth to say things like that. So my hair will grow long and healthy. And I'll come and show you the results. And show you my routine. And sometimes just go to the salon and do your hair. Don't do it in the house. I've accepted it. I'm a soft babe. I need baby girl treatment. That's the solution to my problems. That's what I've noticed. So I've decided not to fight it anymore. I'm not gonna fight it. I mean, I'm the daughter of a king. I'm a princess. Of course I deserve baby girl treatment. The Lord has been trying to tell me this all this while and I was just stubborn not to listen. But now, Zazie, I hear you. I hear you and I surrender. Oh, I surrender, Daddy. I surrender, Chimo. I surrender all. So this has been the Kelewele podcast. I know you guys had fun because I had fun. Take care. Be good boys and girls. Bye. Mwah. See you on the next episode. The next episode. The next episode. The next episode. Epi episode. Episode. Oh, I like it. Episode. Next episode. Next episode. It's not the beginning of madness.